Hello everyone, it's Jade and welcome to a speed build on the channel. So this is in The Sims 3 and we are building my current Gen 6 legacy home for the Lepacy challenge for the Salvators, which is currently in generations. So it took me a really long time to build this. In all honesty, I don't know how many hours it took me, but like when does a build ever take me not long? Never. I think the quickest build I've ever done was like a 10-minute speed build challenge back in the day when I thought I was, cool, and I was just like, yes, let's do it. Also, it was in The Sims 4, and The Sims 4 is a lot easier to maintain building and to do building. Whereas in The Sims 3, if I wanted to shuffle my building over like one tile to make it look better, I would have to bulldoze all the walls and kind of shuffle everything over, which is of course what I did because I'm committed to that. I'm committed in The Sims 3. Look, you just have to do what you have to do. But I was really happy with this build overall. It's really big, which I'm not used to. Teehee, that's what no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But it's a lot bigger than a lot of the houses that I would make. Just because naturally in The Sims 3, I want it to be smaller, so I probably have to deal with less lag. One story, so I don't have to deal with the second story lag. It's all about lag, isn't it? But I just also like smaller spaces and like clutter and condensing like my spacings. But this is all about generations. This is about lots of kids and mum and dad and gran and grandpa and just the whole fam bam. So that's of course why I had to make it a lot bigger, because I was like, looking back at it now, I probably should have just built them a standard house, maybe with like 3 or 4 bedrooms. That way, you could still have like the kids share bunks in the bedrooms, and we could have lived through that like kind of struggle of having to find something larger and having to fit everybody in the small house, which is always really fun. But I thought I would go a different way with it and do a big house, and everybody's pretty much got a room. I'm trying to remember 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this house has 6 rooms, I believe. I'm thinking it's 6 rooms. But if you think about mum and dad in one room, that's enough for each kid to have 1 room each. And then if we put granddad in there, then there's at least 4 rooms for the kids. And there's going to be at least 5 children. I might go crazy and have more if I'm feeling it, if I can handle it. But yeah, so I'm just really excited, and we've got a lot of stuff to look forward to. We've got like, your after school activities, we've got boarding school. So like, who needs an extra room anyway? Because the kids don't go to sleep in it, right? So many options, but yeah. So the second floor kind of really threw me off trying to build this. I just I cut so much out of this, it's not even funny. So look, I just cut from trying to sketch it out to being done with it. And this video is still at least 20 minutes long, and I cut so much out. Second floor we've got 3 bedrooms by 2 bathrooms up there, so it's really good. Also, I had a lot more fun kind of trying to map out, this is gonna jump around and it's gonna frustrate me, but just believe me when I kind of was just doing this in the background of what, like, see, obviously I've just come back in from like having this off for a while, but I was like, I want a garage, I want a double garage, and I want my Sims to be able to go in this garage. So that's why we made it pretty big, and the idea is that Atlas will be a firefighter, kind of almost continuing on ambitions because we didn't get to play in the firefighter career. So I thought it'd be really fun to have him in that, and since we haven't played it in this whole Lepacy yet, I think it would be really good. And so that's why eventually I built a bit more of like a ramp at the back, not a ramp, but like a driveway at the back for when he has his fire truck over. Yes, his fire truck over. I'm pretty sure, if I am correct, in the career you get given your own fire truck, and then you can kind of maintenance at home. This is just what I think, or what I recall. We also have a laundry because that was with ambitions, and I kind of really appreciate that activity in The Sims 3 because it makes it feel more realistic because you got to do your own washing. Me currently neglecting hanging my clothes out from having washed them just before because I don't have the energy. I do have the energy. I'm terribly lazy lately, guys. Like, I started recording this ages ago, but I didn't want to upload it until it was finished, and I wasn't going to be able to finish this until I had actually moved the family in. because you'll see kind of towards the end of this, I do get Shavonne to kind of come over to the house and start planting some plants for me because I wanted to get the plants ready to go. And I don't necessarily know if that will transfer into like me saving and uploading the house. Also, columns in The Sims 3. Sims 4? Yes, baby. Sims 3? No, thank you, sir. Sims 3, it actually hits on the cusp of the outside, like on the exact 90-degree angle, whereas it's kind of like in the center of the boxed square in The Sims 3. So there's like overhang up the top. And it's just not cute. It's just not the goal. Also, I couldn't help myself with my palletting in this this build. I'm so sorry about it. Those couches that were blue, they're gonna be green. Shavonne's room is green. Okay, I've developed green as my new favorite color. Not developed, chosen. It was a choice, but it also just happened naturally. And also all nudes are naturals. So I also changed the floorboarding in this because I do like the floorboards, the palette for that, but I think it was too yellow for what I wanted. And then it was throwing me off with all my other colors. Oh, here's me actually changing it. That's convenient that I was talking about that. But it threw off my palette for like kind of building. Me also like, why do I have to worry about if it matches anything? Like I was just thinking about this earlier today. Like if I was to do a sim and I made their outfit, a lot of the time I will base their outfit on the color of their eyes and hair, like to kind of what matches it. Like how irritating is that? Like what? It makes it so much harder for me, and that's why I spend so much like, I don't know, maybe I'm developing like a slight sense of like, is it OCD? Like I don't know, like just matching. But like I don't do it IRL because like I would you know, have to slice myself in half because I'm so bad at it. I almost wish I had two-toned that carpet actually. I mean, I still can, but will I? Probably not. But again, green couches. Couldn't decide on the bookshelves, so we actually go with windows and like some CC bookshelves. But the thing with the CC bookshelves is that I can't actually, I can put stuff on them, and I have one more slot please as well, so I could do that. But I think it, like, I'm kind of too lazy for that. Look, I did one more slot. What do I call this? We'll just call it a slot. So I did use a bit of the slotting in this build, but not too much. Because, like, okay. So in the decorating of all of this, see how the bedroom's already made up. Sorry about that as well. I did do both of the bedrooms, but you haven't seen me actually like kind of build them yet because I went back and completely changed them at a different time. So I think this is where I kind of went in and changed it. Before this is at least 3 hours of building, guaranteed. But so the bedroom that I'm currently making is for Carissa and Freddie. And I wanted to use like the doily like side table. Is it doilies? Is that what they're called? I forget what they're called. I used to sell them where I worked, but I kind of I neglected to, you know, acknowledge that they existed. But it came with Generations, and I just thought that was kind of cute. And it looks really nice anyway, so like it's fine. Again, me with my neutrals and my muted tones, like, can we just chill, Jade? I feel like if I was ever to build my own house, I would have the exact same problem. Like, I drive past houses all the time and I'm like, oh, that's beautiful. I love those colors. But like, I see like a blue house and I'm like, huh, I wonder why they chose blue. But it's like complemented by some brown woods and I'm like, oh, that's kind of nice. But then I'm like, what if I just came home to my house, like my blue house one day, and I was like, I don't like blue anymore. I want it to be green. And then like one day you're gonna come back to your greenhouse. This is me in Sims. Like I don't do that in my own house. Sometimes I like to think that, but I just don't have the money for that. But in The Sims, I'm just like, I can do whatever I want here. And so I just spend so much time like not even doing like really nice builds, but just trying to pick custom colors or matching all my swatches. It's rough. It's just, it is what it is. Oh, here we're finally into Shavonne's room. So, also, I didn't realize I had that bed, but that bed's pretty cute. So we're doing Shavonne and Alice's room. This room kind of becomes like a yellow, like, pasty, I don't know why pasty came to my head, but like kind of more of like a gray yellow, but more richer than that, like more orange. Sorry, me trying to describe how I build stuff is just intense because like I don't have a lot of knowledge in the field of like architecture, so I just kind of like make my own words up. Love me. But again, green wall, green bed, green curtains. It's a bit more of a muted green now, but I change it back again. I spent so long in this room. Like, how many times do I change the green again? Because I'm like, oh, the green on the curtains looks nice, but though it doesn't match the walls. But like, who cares if your curtains match the walls? Like, come on. And then I had to match all the woods in the room, so I changed all the woods to the correct wood, and I'm just hard to please. I kind of hate it. But we also darkened the stone on the bedside tables to match the furnace as well. Well, not the furnace, like the fireplace. Same thing, right? But I moved it over to match that. And I really love this mirror. There's this mirror and one similar to it that I will just like almost always place in a build. They're thin and they're just nicely like, they're just nice decorated like accessories to the home. Like adding paintings. Ooh. Also, I was having frustration with the lamps that I had on the bedside tables. They were taking like too much light in and taking it away from like the coloring that was in the side tables. So hence why I went for like wall lighting instead of actual lighting just for the bedside tables. Which also leaves me, you know, time to put clutter there. But do I? No. I don't necessarily like the clutter in Sims 3. And yes, I could definitely get so much beautiful cluttered CC. And I'm dreaming about it right now. But the only thing that stops me is me thinking about the fact that there's always lag in The Sims 3. It's just gonna happen. So like that's why. Also, if you saw that this room, that the nursery was already made, I've redone it again just because I've gone back to it. Didn't like it, of course. And also I think I brought in stuff from the other Salvator house. So like where Chase and is it Patty? No, it's Penny, isn't it? Is it Penny? It's not Patty because Patty was his mother. Yeah, it's Penny. I'm sure it's Penny. But so like I brought over the daycare stuff that we had there, moved it to this house because this is purchased as an additional home. So I have two homes, more because I have a garden in my first house, like their original home, and I don't want to lose that garden just yet, but I just started so good there, teehee. But I do want them to be living in their new home because I'm just like, let's start this family, yo. This is what Generations is. And I'm super excited, and I can't wait just to have a pregnant sim again. Like, if you guys think about it, no, I was gonna say, like, we haven't had any babies in this entire generation or the entire previous generation because Freddie and Cho didn't have a baby. They had a baby in the time machine, so she kind of just spawned as an elder. And then Carissa and Freddie had a kid, and then she spawned as a teen. So, like, I didn't really have I didn't have a baby. I didn't have toddies. I mean, we have plenty of toddies in the 100 baby challenge, but it's not the same thing. It's not the same quality, if you know what I mean. So, I mean, and we are daycaring toddlers, but it's not my own child, so, like, you know what I'm saying? You're picking up what I'm putting. Anyway, I'm excited for a lot of BBs, and I don't know if I should get the fertility treatment. Should I? I mean, I did have twins in the generation before the last generation. So in generation 4, I had twins. Did I have twins in any other generation? I don't think so. So generation 1 was Sandy and Ocean. They weren't twins. They weren't, right? No. I remember. And then generation 3 was like Fawn, Fox. No, I don't think so. So yeah, okay, possible twins. I might be down for that, just so that we can kind of pop all these kids out at once. So I might get her the fertility treatment. I know the max you can have. I mean, we got like twins and 100 baby child. It's not the Lepacy anyway, so it doesn't matter. Also, this area, this is where I had a frustration with columns as well. But I just kind of had to go with it. But I really wanted to have like a really nice like greenery grove kind of knitted. What do they call them? Like roof, you know what I mean? I do it in The Sims 4 all the time if you know me and you follow this channel. And you probably saw it before I deleted it, kind of in the background. but I made it into a balcony because I didn't want that. And it doesn't look as nice in The Sims 3. Like The Sims 3, the Sims 3 greenery and like your trees, your shrubs, your plants, your flowers, it kind of just disappoints me. It really, really does. I spent so much time on the garden of this house because I couldn't decorate it like I could in The Sims 4. And that frustrated me. So this is like me starting it and I'm like, oh yeah, this is nice and easy, oh my god. But it wasn't the same vibe. And we also have Chase's cute little ornaments in the front yard. Not ornaments, but like, there's a word for it that I've already forgotten. But he made them himself. Her uncle made them. So, and I just think they're really cute decoration right at the front. Like it adds to the price of this house, you know? And the pool, obviously in The Sims 4 you can change the watercolor. Sims 3 you can't, but I was like, you know what? If I change the walls and the floor, it's gonna look like a different color. And so I did. and it's looking pretty fresh. I like it. And I already played the first part of like her moving into this house. And can I say, they spend way too much time in the pool already. Carissa, because she doesn't go to work anymore and she doesn't really have like a hobby, she literally just jumps in the pool all the time. And now I'm remembering why we don't have pools anymore. And I don't know how long it will last, guys. It might become like a greenery soon. We'll just like fill the pool in and it will become something else. But I'm telling you. I don't know how, like, I was, like, really excited, like, when it first started happening, and then they just kept doing it, and I was like, oh, is this the right decision? Like, did I do the right thing here? But I really tried to kind of work in the greenery to this house. The Sims 3 greenery, it's just very, like, almost, like, 2D, like, very flat. Like, I know a lot of the flowers are flat, and there's not a lot of, like, filler, if that makes sense. Like, you know, in The Sims 4, there's that, oh, hello Shavonne. So this is where I brought Shavonne over because I wanted her to start planting some stuff for me. Hopefully there's no spoilers in any of this. I don't know if there really would be, and if you'd really be mad about it anyway. Also, me zooming on her clapping because it was so cute. She's adorable. She is a good baby. But yeah, so that's why we kind of have the garden off to the side. I'm sorry if I'm changing track too much on what I'm saying. Which is almost why I wasn't talking about the build to start off with. Because, you know, you can't mess up what you're talking about if you're not talking about the house. Because then, like, if you're not staring at that thing, you start talking about it. You're like, shh, talking. Also this frustrated the heck out of me. Like, why? What's there? Nothing. It's a lying piece of poo bag. But anyway, I guess it works as, like, a little gate, even though we don't really need it. But, like, the thought's there. Also something that frustrates me in The Sims 3, but I get it, is that when you put bushes and stuff in, or trees, it automatically does like different sizes. It's like a variation, which I think is good. It's like more randomized. It's kind of cool. Okay, I'm stopping. I take it back. I don't hate it. But like it's frustrating when you want to have like the same... Guys, I'm leaving that bark in here because I've been working really hard on trying to commit to a full 20 minutes of talking, and we were doing really great until she started barking. But like, just hello from Valkyrie. She's saying hi. She's doing a protect of the house. She just wants to be in the video. Also, me putting in like outdoor lighting, that's crazy, right? I don't do that. That's not me. I'm pretty sure there's CC lights because there was an option to have a crooked light, and I was like, that's a bit crazy. We're not that too attentive to detail in this house. Also, I'm sorry that there's no like building of the bathrooms, just because I remember watching somebody else do speed builds and she was always like, I'll show you one bathroom and then she won't show you the rest because it's all the same kind of gist but different rotations of it pretty much. Yeah, so I did leave... Oh, me? What am I doing? Okay. I was like, did I miss something? What is going on? But I did leave a lot of the house empty because it's going to be filled up with other kids. And it wouldn't kind of let me place some of the stuff that I wanted to. So I'm going to fill it up again. Like a lot of Carissa's paintings for her little sketching room and stuff like that. So that's a way Carissa can make money. She can just work on her art. Like she does fashion concepts and stuff. We'll just say that she's working from home because I do not have the energy to deal with going to people's houses and doing makeovers in The Sims 3. Sims 4 probably could manage it. Sims 3 probably can't. It's a lot of lag, and it's something I'm not ready to deal with in my soul, you know. I mean, I tried. You guys saw me. We did so many, like, makeovers and stuff. You saw me trying. Like, allow me, fam. See, this is me trying to be like, shrubs. Where's my cute little bushes? My little flowery bushes. Look, I really tried to do greenery in The Sims 3. It kind of sucks. If you watch anybody else do it, it'd look beautiful. Me? Yuck. What are you doing? I tried. I'm sorry. Putting in these yellow bushes really did help though. It kind of just filled it up. It gave them a bit more shrubs, a bit more flowers. And they're kind of orange. And this generation is like generations. The generation pack icon is totally orange. So like, who's crazy? Not me. It was meant to be. I should have put the orange in the front row too with like the panda and the giraffe and stuff. It would have totally make sense. But guys, I'm really excited for this gen, and I think Shavonne and Atlas are gonna be cute. Sorry I don't really do a lot of drama with my couples. I just like them to live their best life. Look, you know what? Last generation, there was enough drama in the couple. Like, it wasn't dramatic drama, but it was drama. Like, I couldn't start my family because too much, like, was going on and I couldn't decide with my mind, you know? But Shavonne and Atlas, it's done. They went out on one date, it's done. They're getting married soon. And I'm really excited to use all the playground stuff. I'm excited for them to be a family and me to take more time with them. But anyway, guys, I should be leaving this part here for today. Look at me go. Leaving this video here for today. I hope you guys are having a really good day, and I will talk to you guys soon. Alrighty, bye!